Gary Cooper lived a double life for 30 years, and no one knew until now. The man America trusted was hiding a life no one was meant to see. Behind the calm voice and heroic image was a trail of secrets, broken promises, and relationships that never truly ended. And when the truth finally surfaced, it changed everything people thought they knew about him. Gary Cooper wasn't just a movie star, he was the definition of quiet strength. Tall, reserved, and almost painfully calm, he became Hollywood's perfect hero. Audiences believed him without question. He didn't need dramatic speeches or loud performances, just his presence was enough. But that image didn't match the man behind the scenes. Born Frank James Cooper in Montana, his early life was shaped by discipline and isolation. A childhood split between England and the American West left him struggling to belong anywhere. That silence followed him into adulthood and eventually became his greatest strength on screen. He arrived in Hollywood with nothing. No plan, no connections, just survival. Stunt work gave him his first break, dangerous, painful, and invisible. But people started noticing something different about him. A stillness, a presence that couldn't be taught. That presence made him a star. By the 1930s and 40s, he was everywhere, leading roles, critical acclaim, and eventually 2 Academy Awards. He became the face of honesty in a world full of illusion. But while his career rose, his personal life quietly fractured. In 1933, he married Veronica "Rocky" Belth. From the outside, it looked perfect, a beautiful wife, a daughter, and a stable home. But behind closed doors, everything was different. Cooper lived a second life. Relationships with other women became a pattern, hidden, quiet, but constant. Some were brief, others went deeper, and none of them truly ended cleanly. His silence, the same trait that made him magnetic on screen, made him impossible to fully understand in real life. The most devastating chapter came with Patricia Neal. What started as an affair turned into something far more complicated. Promises were made, lines were crossed, and when she became pregnant, the situation spiraled into a painful decision that left lasting damage. At home, Rocky didn't fight. She didn't expose him. She simply endured. Their marriage continued, but only on the surface. Beneath it, the connection had already broken. Even in his final years, another relationship quietly existed, and after his death in 1961, the consequences became impossible to ignore. A woman who loved him deeply chose not to live without him. That's when the illusion truly shattered. Gary Cooper wasn't just the man audiences believed in, he was someone constantly moving between 2 worlds, one built on trust and the other on silence. In the end, Gary Cooper left behind more than iconic roles. He left questions about identity, truth, and the cost of living a life divided. Maybe the real story isn't who he was on screen, but who he couldn't be off it. If stories like this made you see Hollywood differently, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below, because the truth behind these legends is always deeper than it seems.